Hello. Today we are going to practice the oath of allegiance, yes or no questions for U.S. citizenship. When you apply for citizenship, you will have to answer these questions, and when you go for your interview, you will answer these questions. So we will talk about what do they mean and practice your answers for them. Let's begin. So what does oath of allegiance mean? An oath is a promise, and allegiance means loyalty. So you are saying, I promise to be loyal to the United States. When we are promising loyalty, that means we do not want to hurt the United States. We want to help the United States. We have freedom of speech here in the United States, so it is okay to say if you agree with what the government does or if you disagree with what the government does. But we all want to try and help the United States to be a better country for everyone living here in the United States. So the first question they will ask on your citizenship application and during your citizenship interview is, do you support the Constitution and form of government of the United States? Yes. If you do not support the government and you do not support the Constitution, then you may want to think about whether or not becoming a U.S. citizen is right for you. Because like we learned in the 100 questions, what does the Constitution do? It sets up the government. And what is the government of the United States? We are a democracy. So if you do not agree with our democracy and you do not want to vote, then maybe becoming a citizen is not right for you. When they ask if you support, they are asking if you agree with and approve. So to approve of something means you are saying it is okay and that you like it. So if you are living here in the United States as a permanent resident and you like the country and our government and you want to participate in our democracy and the United States feels like your home, then becoming a U.S. citizen is saying, I support the Constitution and the government. It is also saying, I will obey the laws. Obey means you will follow the laws or you will listen to the laws. The next question they ask, do you understand the full oath of allegiance to the United States? Yes. What is the oath of allegiance? I promise to be loyal to the United States and I will obey the laws. This question is asking to make sure you understand what you are saying when you take the oath of allegiance. They want to make sure you know what you are doing. It does not look good if they say, "Do you understand?" and you say, "I don't know." They may not think that you are ready to become a U.S. citizen if you do not understand the oath of allegiance. So it is important to know what the oath of allegiance is. Next, they ask, are you willing to take the full oath of allegiance to the United States? Yes. When they ask, are you willing? It means, are you ready or are you happy? So, are you ready and happy to take the oath of allegiance to the United States? If you do not want to take the oath of allegiance to the United States, then becoming a U.S. citizen may not be right for you. All permanent residents living here in the United States who become a United States citizens will take the oath of allegiance. That is the final step in becoming a U.S. citizen. Next, they ask, if the law requires it, are you willing to bear arms on behalf of the United States? Yes. What does it mean to bear arms? For this question, they are asking if you are willing to fight for the United States. The oath of allegiance is very old, and many years ago, we used to have a law that men could get drafted into the army. That means if the government said your name and you were over 18, you had to join the U.S. Army. Now the government does not do that anymore, but they will still ask you in the oath of allegiance if you would fight for the United States. And we call that to bear arms. So they are asking if you would, if the government asked you, join the U.S. Army. The next question, if the law requires it, are you willing to perform non-combatant services in the U.S. Armed Forces? Yes. What does non-combatant mean? So the last question asked you to fight for the government. Non-combatant means no fighting. So if you are not fighting, but you are in the U.S. Army, they are asking you to be a doctor or a nurse. They want to make sure that if you are a U.S. citizen, that if the government were to ask something of you, that you would be willing to help the people and the government of the United States. So this question is asking if the law or the government said, will you be a doctor or a nurse in the Army? They want to see if you would be okay to do that or not okay to do that. And the last question asks, if the law requires it, are you willing to perform work of national importance under civilian direction? Yes. Work of national importance would be like if we had a major disaster like an earthquake, you are saying you will help the people of the United States. Like how this man is helping a baby after an earthquake. Again, all of these questions, you are saying that you want to help the government and the people of the United States. So for all of these questions, they are looking for a yes answer. If you do not want to say yes to the answers, it would be good to talk to a lawyer or a DOJ representative. Because sometimes if people, because of their religion, do not want to join the army, it's still okay to say no to that question. But it would be good to talk to a lawyer to understand how to do that. Because for all of these questions, they really want to hear a yes. So make sure when you hear, do you support the Constitution? You say yes. If you say no, the interviewer will be confused and they might ask you again because they want to make sure both on your citizenship application and during your interview that you are willing, so you are ready to agree to supporting and being loyal to the United States. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed today's video. Thank you.